The unlucky number 13 is everywhere.
Official explanation. The number 13 has appeared many times on the dollar bill. For example, there are 13 steps on the pyramid, 13 stars above the eagle, 13 horizontal and 13 vertical stripes on the shield, 13 leaves and 13 berries on the olive branch, while the eagle is holding 13 arrows in its talon. Officials claim that each instance of the number 13 represents the 13 original colonies. What people really think it means? Does Friday the 13th ring a bell? Obviously. If 12 is the perfect number, 13 must be the most unlucky. Conspiracy theorists think the number 13 is highly unlucky, and in the context of the dollar bill, is suggestive of its satanic undertones.
That's either a creeping owl or spider looking down on us.
Official explanation. This one might take some binoculars, but if you look closely there appears to be the outline of an owl perched right above the large one in the top right-hand corner. Others have interpreted it as a spider within a web. Either way, this one has little official meaning, but a lot of speculation surrounds the mysterious creature. What people really think it means? Conspiracy theorists who see an owl consider this yet another trace of the Masons and / or an anti-counterfeit device. Others see it as a spider and therefore evil or satanic. Either way, this mysterious little creature has fueled many conspiracy theories over the years.
In God we trust. In the First Amendment, remember.
Official explanation. In 1956, the U.S. national motto became "In God We Trust," and a law was passed by Dwight Eisenhower that it be printed on American currency, but it wasn't officially in circulation until 1957. Although it had been previously printed on coins, during the Cold War era, when anti-religious sentiments from the Soviet Union were running rampant, the U.S. government found it essential to reiterate American values. What people really think it means, certain groups and people see. In light of its religious sentiment, they have pointed out its violation of the Establishment Clause of the First Amendment, or freedom of religion. These people would like the phrase removed from U.S. currency, considering it's a public entity.
The Great Seal symbolizes American values, be they shallow or not.
Official explanation. Charles Thompson first presented his design for the Great Seal of the United States in 1782. The symbolism behind each detail signifies traditional American values. The eagle, with its wings spread in valor, is adorned with loads of symbolic memorabilia. On its breast is a shield that consists of 2 parts, a band across the top representing Congress, and 13 vertical stripes in honor of the 13 original colonies. In its left talon, the eagle is holding 13 arrows, representing war, and in its left talon, an olive branch to signify peace. The banner above the eagle is a Latin phrase which translates to "out of many," while the 13 stars represent a new constellation taking place in the universe. What people really think it means? The eagle didn't always look the way it does now. Between 1801 and 1807, the symbols being held by the eagle were in reverse order and were being printed on the silver coin. You might not think much this, however, in the language of symbols, the right side signifies dominance. Many European journalists and diplomats took to their pens and condemned what they interpreted to be America's belligerence and eagerness to insinuate war. In light of their accusations, the design was recreated in 1807 until the War of 1812 soon diminished the upgraded eagle's peaceful efforts. The
U.S. Treasury seal was nearly changed because of the Civil War.
Official explanation. One of the most notable symbols on the front of the U.S. $1 bill is the modern seal of the U.S. Treasury. It consists of a few notable symbols itself, including a balance, a key, and 13 stars in the shape of an upside-down V. Contrary to popular belief, the balance represents justice rather than a balanced budget, a task handled by Congress, not the Treasury. The key symbolizes authority, and the chevron's 13 stars represent the 13 original colonies. What people think it really means to understand history is to understand the present. Any American who knows anything about history knows the remnants are noticeable, that is, if they haven't already been covered up. The U.S. Treasury seal that adorns the $1 bill didn't always look the way it does now. The original design, by Francis Hopkins, was first issued in 1862 with close attention to symbolism. It was decided that the spikes surrounding the seal should equal the number of states in the Union, which was 34 until the start of the Civil War, when 11 states seceded from the Union. Despite this, members of the Treasury saw the division as temporary and went through with the design.
There might be Latin numerals disguised as 666.
Official explanation. The Latin inscription below the pyramid that reads Novus Ordo Secularum translates to a new order of the ages. This refers to the new form of government that was being established at the time, or a new American era. Annuit coeptes, above the pyramid, roughly translates to endeavors are favored. What people really think it means, just like nearly everything else on this list, the meaning behind these Latin phrases and numerals have become misconstrued over the centuries. For example, some creative theorists have pointed out that if you take the MC and X out of the Roman numeral MDCCLXXVI below the pyramid, it refers to 666. Others have reinterpreted the translation of annuit coeptes to mean announcing conception, and Novus Ordo Secularum as secular.
That pyramid might represent evil spirits taking over America.
Official explanation. Below the Eye of Providence is an unfinished pyramid, which according to Thompson signifies strength and duration. The number 13 reappears here in the number of rows, under which appears the number 1776 in Roman numerals, or the year the U.S. officially established its nationhood. What people really think it means, according to Bill Ellis, a professor of American Studies at Pennsylvania State University, the pyramids signify human structures that have lasted throughout the ages. As mentioned before, the pyramid and I didn't have their own place until FDR removed it from the other half of Great Seal in 1935. Roosevelt also liked the ring of a new world order to go along with his New Deal. The folklorish undertones here signaled to conspiracy theorists that the U.S. government had been taken over by evil spirits. Other creative decodings of the pyramid, and I include the traces of a hexagram, that imply even deeper meanings.
The Eye of Providence has many meanings, and the Masons might be one of them.
The Eye of Providence has many meanings, and the Masons might be one of them.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.